A search crew found a body floating near the south bank of the Illinois River, but for nearly 20 days, no one could say for certain whether it was Jelani Day. Jelani was reported missing on August 25th. Posts on his mother's Facebook were heartbreaking, as she begged for anyone who has info to please come forward and help find her son. Jelani was last seen on the morning of August 24th in Bloomington, Illinois, wearing a Jimi Hendrix tee, shorts, and a blue baseball cap. Authorities found those same clothes 2 days later on August 26 in his car, which was located about an hour north of Bloomington in a wooded area in Peru. On September 4th, a body was found floating near the south bank of the Illinois River, not far from where crews discovered Jelani's car, but officials said it could take weeks to make an identification. Jelani's mother said she just wanted to make sure she found her baby. She began reaching out on Facebook for help, begging for anyone who knows anything about his disappearance to please come forward. One thing that stands out that's unusual to police as they investigate the disappearance and death of Jelani Day is it's unusual that his vehicle was found off of a parking lot. It wasn't deep in the woods or anything like that, but it was parked off of the parking lot itself. That's unusual in itself to investigating officers. Police have declined to offer many specifics surrounding the ongoing investigation. This is not unusual, though, as they try to protect the integrity of their investigation. The LaSalle County coroner reported the body was discovered on September 4th, floating near the south bank of the Illinois River, approximately a quarter-mile east of the Illinois Route 25 bridge. Cause of death was not immediately known and was pending further investigation and toxicology testing. Day's family put out a statement saying, "Our hearts are broken. We ask that you continue to pray for our family during what will be very hard days ahead. Throughout these 30 days, our very first concern was finding Jelani, and now we need to find out what happened to Jelani Day." At this moment, there are more questions than answers surrounding Jelani's disappearance and death, and that is where we will focus our energy. At this moment, we do not know what happened to Jelani, and we will not stop until we do. We're going to be looking into what happened to Jelani Day, and in the meantime, if you have any information or tips, the FBI is urging you to call them at 1-800-CALL-FBI. If you like our content, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can receive notifications when we put out videos. And please join us on Facebook at True Crime and Psychology with Thelma and Louise. If you haven't heard about A Nefarious Nightmare, you've got to check them out. Courtney and Amanda are friends of ours, and they run the podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Music, pretty much anywhere. And we put a small trailer of theirs at the end of this video for you to take a look.
Hi, I'm Courtney Fenner, and along with my co-host Amanda Cronin,
Hey,
we are A Nefarious Nightmare.
we are a podcast that covers true crime, the paranormal, weird unsolved mysteries, and all with a personal approach and a sense of humor.
We also end our podcast with good life advice, such as wear deodorant, or don't be a Richard.
Courtney and I have covered cases such as the Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells, Texas, and the tragic death of little Sharon Matthews.
We've also covered the case of Gloria Ramirez, who was, very unfortunately, dubbed the toxic lady in the media. And also, in episode 1, we have an interview with Jason Vukovich, the Alaskan Avenger, and his sister, Angelina.
So let's all gather around the bonfire and roast serial killers and marshmallows.
Yes, come on in.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Audible, pretty much anywhere you find really great podcasts.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and welcome to A Nefarious Nightmare.